Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel. You will be offended. I am Donnie, and this, my friends, is Gnashingson. Oh, look at that. I see something interesting going on, so we'll go to that in a second. So, as you can see, Gnashingson is just such a beautiful, beautiful city. It's got this wonderful area on the bay right there. It's got that great big zoo. Wonderful, wonderful airport over there that some genius designed. And, well, maybe not a genius, but, you know, like a idiot savant or something like that. But, then we've got this thing. Where'd it go? I was just staring at it. I mean, what city wouldn't be complete without, whatever the hell oh, there it is. What city would be complete without having an elevator into outer space, right? Like, duh. We all need to go to outer space on an elevator. The most scariest ride of your entire fucking life, right? So as you can see, I've been coming through here and doing a little bit of work on the city. I've added, obviously, the space elevator. I do have this thing. What is this? The Hadron Collider or whatever, something like that. It's that power source you get. You have to open up all the other stuff to get. Threw in the Statue of Liberty over here. Wanted to see if it would increase the traffic or not. Oh, not that I want the traffic increased. I don't, but maybe just kind of needed a spot for it, and there we go. Now that I'm noticing the land right there, I'm going to have to do something about that. Oh, yeah, we'll do something about that in a little bit. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So, all the offices are rebuilding along here. That's good to see. Alright, so let's, as you read the title of this, this is the results of defunding the police. It looks like such a beautiful city, right? Hold on. As you can tell, there's a little riot or something going on over here. The results of a riot, maybe, who knows? But this is what our city looks like right now. If you take a look at this, we're going to back up as far as we can. And, oh, I can't do that, duh. But, yeah, we'll just take a quick little scroll around. And as you can see, just completely inundated with, well, crime. We have become Gotham City prior to Batman. It's terrible. And the worst part about it is all of the businesses are abandoning because of the crime. So this is turning into San Francisco right now. California, pretty much. All the businesses are like, I'm sick of getting robbed. I'm getting the fucking hell out of here. We're going to move to this place that's safe. So, let's see what the crime rate's at. 47%. We're almost to 50%. And once that gets to over 50%, and we get that thing on the courthouse unlocked, then we're going to come in here and we'll reopen police stations like freaking crazy. In fact, I think I'm going to overdo police stations just to reduce the crime back down to like the 3% I had it at. And then we'll take a couple out after that. We'll have like 5 police stations next door to each other, so they're just running in circles everywhere. Because, oh my lord, this needs to be fixed so badly. Let's come out of here. We're going to turn this off so we can take a look at the neighborhood that we built yesterday. It is growing beautifully. I came in here. All of these have been turned into historical buildings along this road, all the tall ones, except for, I think this guy. Yep, historical building. So they'll still level up the building, but it won't change what the building looks like. So that's a very useful thing, since what we're trying to do here is keep the buildings here looking like a good transition of sorts into the taller buildings behind them there, coming out of the neighborhood. And I think the tallest building here is that one I just clicked on a moment ago, the brown one. And that's going to be just fine. We'll allow that one as our tallest building here, because regardless, even these other tall ones, I mean, I could go through and try to get all of these, but then, pardon me, like these two here, but then they're going to really dwarf in comparison to the ones behind them, and I'd have to come back here and do a lot of deleting and try to get these ones to be this height. I mean, if you really wanted to go through that much work, you could. Personally, I've got a few of these short ones saved over here, so I might do it in the future when I have a little bit of time off, when I'm not sitting here giving you guys these beautiful tours of this wonderful crime-infused, whatever you want to say, crime-infused city. So, yeah, we'll take care of that soon. We will take care of that soon. So, yeah, that's where we're going to leave it, how we're going to leave it for now. And, yeah, they are still quite the transition out of this neighborhood, but I have seen transitions like that. It's not new, it's not abnormal or anything like that, so I just wanted it make it pretty, and that's why all these are not allowed to turn into high-rises like this part of the city, so it transitions out of the city, quote-unquote, into this neighborhood area down here. So, I mean, if you pay attention to airports, a lot of times any neighborhoods built around them are not going to be allowed to have buildings over a certain height. So, like, we're going to pretend like this is the tallest it goes, even though we've got this guy here for power for no reason. We don't even need this here anymore, I don't think. But the thing is, if I put it here, then it's realism is really taken away because it's kind of in front of where a plane is. So, but we're gonna leave it for now because that was where it's been the entire time. Anyway, let's double check the crime rate. 49%, we're almost there. So if you notice down on the charts, we are in need of more neighborhoods. So I was thinking about it last night, where I wanted to put another neighborhood. And of course we've got all this room over here that we'll be working with later on. And I wanted to start putting in some stuff along the freeway here. I obviously have gone through prior and put in sound barriers because of other projects, when we were testing out the trees over here, or when I should say, because I didn't have that on camera, testing out the trees and sound barriers to see what that would do. And then while I was thinking about that, I decided to throw in a little train station over here. It's got the pass-through, so that trains can keep going just like this one. There we go. That worked out perfectly, in fact. You had trains on each side because pardon me, I had a stop put in on each side there. I just attached it right in. It fit perfectly with the train line right here. I just had to adjust the road. I didn't have to adjust the freeway at all. In fact, this just turned out to be awesome, in my opinion. I have been up and down the freeway in California and other states before, mostly California. Spent a lot of my life down there when I grew up. I live in Oregon now. I've lived here for well over a decade, so like almost 15 years up here now. Yeah, something like 13 years up here, something like that. So anyway, when I was down there, this would be something you'd actually see in areas like, you know, between San Bernardino, LA, you'd see Riverside and stuff. They'd want to have a project so that they could get trains going from Los Angeles, and you would see a train station right along the freeway like this. In fact, there would be an off-ramp somewhere they'd be able to take to get to that. So, in fact, if we look, there's an off-ramp here. Wait, no, not that one. Dummy. This one. There's an off-ramp there, which is quite far away, but right here is where, you know, most people would probably be going through this area here to get over. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a neighborhood. We're going to add a few more trees along the train track right here, and then we're going to build a neighborhood that's going to encompass everything from the train station all the way down to just outside of this treed in area here. We're going to come in, follow the line of the trees, maybe add some businesses or not. I don't know. We'll see. No, I don't think I'm going to add any businesses against the freeway. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the road right along the trees, but not build anything where the trees are. I'll leave them alone and just build houses on the side of the road where the jacarandas are right here. So, yeah, we'll get there when we get there. and then we'll probably have an exit out of the neighborhood somewhere up here by where it says Sterling Street. So, Sterling Street, I like that. Let's see. That's a good name, because it makes me think of one of my favorite shows, Archer, so I think we'll actually change this name and go with Sterling Archer. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do Sterling Archer. I think it's a good idea. Just had to think for half a second, make sure I was saying it right. Because they either call him Archer or Sterling. His mom always calls him Sterling. You don't really hear it all the time in the show, so. Boom. Come over here. Got the spelling in front of me, so I don't have to do anything and double check that. So that's what I was doing real quick. Sterling Archer Street. There we go. So now named after a wonderfully famous person that has done so much for our lives and given us so much wonderful joy, Sterling Archer. So, alright, let's start with double checking our crime rate. Sweet, we did it. We've done it. We've done it. Yay! Let's all have a round of applause for ourselves. We have gotten to 51% crime rate. This is what a 51% crime rate city looks like. Lots and lots of abandoned buildings and lots of criminals. I didn't think we could do this, and I promised myself I wouldn't cry. But I think that we've accomplished a lot here, guys. And, yeah. Time to save the city. Let's make sure that they opened up the courthouse. Where is that? Aquarium, theater. Where the hell is the courthouse? Maintain for 5 weeks. Oh, those assholes. That is like... Oh, that is so terrible. Maintain for 5 weeks. Alright. Well, we know how long a week goes here. It's not that long, so... Maintain for 5 weeks. That's freaking... Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna put in a police station with this new neighborhood. But let's see. Since we've got to maintain for 5 weeks, 5/5, 2071. So then... Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of time here. So let's just let that play out. We're going to come through here. Let's go with some of the stock trees from the game that are in here, like the alder. And we're going to drop that down. And we're just going to hold the button down as we drag it through here so it doesn't leave too many in one spot. I'm going to drop a couple there. That looks good. Now let's go with a couple of beaches. Use sons of beaches. I'll just do some tappy taps through here so we get a couple of... I don't want a whole lot of these because I want some of the trees that I personally like. I like this live oak. We're gonna tappy tap the snot out of that with the live oak. Try to get them to make a couple of bunches. That was nice. Right here, come on, there you go. I was saving, that was what was going on. A couple of bunches. Oaks do like to grow in bunches. Okay. Now we'll come in here, we'll grab a happy little pine tree, like Bob Ross would have said. Throw a couple on that side, and just tappy tap. There is a difference. If you hit the tappy taps, or you do the hold down, if you do those tappy taps, you'll tend to get a few more trees placed than if you just did, you hold the button down. Because it's gonna, the game will be searching around for clear spots a little bit more that way. I don't know exactly what makes it work better, but it does. So, okay, we got some happy little pine trees. We're going to go and get our jackalope trees here. Our happy little jackalopes. And we've already got a bunch in here. I think we're going to come back and grab the oaks and really fill in with some oaks along here in a moment. But I just want to make sure we got some smaller trees. Let's hit this. Of course, it's going to the outside. Just really wanted to make sure I had some smaller trees filled in here. Okay, strength is all the way up. And it feels like it's just going to be mean to me now. I added a couple of jackalopes. Alright, we're going to come back and really try to get these oaks in. And it's not liking it with this size. So, once it's gotten to it's like, I give up, I'm not letting you put any more trees down, you got to go with this. So, and then you can just do a whole bunch of tappy taps and do this, like kind of a ziggy-zaggy, using your controller. Because it's obviously not going to place trees on the train tracks. I don't know, maybe. It's been having it. What the hell did that do? Oh, it changed the end of the street right there. It's obviously been doing it with the grass, so... Well, not so much on streets, but more like paths and stuff. So, alright, we really filled in the oaks along here. Throw a couple along this off-ramp, especially where there isn't any sound barriers at. Yeah, I think we are nice and heavily oaked. Let's come back in here, throw in a couple of horse chestnuts. Just to have a different size tree, a different size tree in there. Help fill in some blanks. One of the things that I choose I like to choose all the different trees, not just do one type of tree through here with, is A, it looks more like a forest that way, and then B, it's, in my mind, I'm seeing it as, let's look at it like this real quick. If you're looking out at the freeway, I mean, obviously, we don't see the freeway now, or the train tracks, because they're so thick with trees in there, and that's kind of the idea behind putting in the taller trees, the shorter trees, because it really helps to just kind of hide what's behind them. And hopefully, by hiding what's behind them, we've been letting this play, this is also going to hide, just like this side over here, all of this sound that we're dealing with off of the freeway. So we're going to come in here. Oh, crime rate's 53% now. And look at that. Gorgeous. We really, really did a good job there. In fact, since it's loud over here... Oh, you know what? I need to fix these hills. So I think... Because I don't want to run a lot of businesses on the outside here if I don't have to. These are more rural neighborhoods over here. I know that I wanted these to be kind of rural, and I did a lot of businesses down the main drag there, but this was a flat area where they would have done something like that. This is more of a mountainy area where they would take a little bit of a valley and do stuff like that. So, as you can see, my little bit of a landscaping I did around the cemetery here helped out. Hey, look, there's an actual cop. Or wait, is that an ambulance? It's an ambulance. So it did work out with the road right here. I didn't leave any weird looking terrain. I mean, it's, got the little darker spots, but that's totally fine. So obviously we got people parking on the road for some reason to go to the train station instead of just using the parking lot. So what we're going to do here is upgrade that road to a tree lined. So that, see, they were at the train station. And then we're going to upgrade this one to that road so that they have a choice to go left or right there. That was funny. They were all parking on the street until I forced them to park in their parking lot. So we've got that there. I could probably run, just because, Let's go with check our transport lines here, go to our buses, and check this out, because I have 2 lines up here. Wow, I didn't put that line in. Where the hell? Maybe I did. And it could have adjusted itself. Is this going to the airport? That's probably what it's doing. No. It's going this way. It's circling back around here for some reason. This has got to be the oddest bus line. Look at, I must have done something to screw this bus line up, because I can't even tell where the start and stop is. Okay, it's circling. It's coming over here. It stops there. It goes through a little bit of the thing there. So I think that this was meant to take workers around from this area. And somehow... Oh, I bet I know what happened. This is the faster route for the bus for some reason, instead of going through the hill here. Because I think last time it used to just climb the hill and come down. There was no bus stop up there, because there's bus stops for the yellow line. So when I added in this trumpet over here, this underground trumpet, it started using this whole area as a turnaround. It doesn't even like come here to the airport or anything. How weird. I guess what we could do, though, since it's doing that, why not? Let's grab that line. Let's find it. It's this pink line. There we go. And we are going to take it from... Oh, wait. I need to be here. And I'm going to grab the pink line. Hopefully it gives it to me here, not the purple one. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to press X or drag line to add stop. So we're going to drag the line to this bus station. So now it should be... It gets off of there, goes in a circle, goes to the bus station here at the airport, then comes back on here, goes in the circle again. Wait, that's not the same line, is it? No, there's my pink line. Okay, and then it gets off of the back onto the freeway over here. Okay, that makes sense, somewhat, except for my whole roundabout bullshit going on over here. Anyway, so it does have stop. Oh, that's why it had a stop right there. Or I added it after it did that for some reason. I'm not thinking clearly. Alright, so what I actually wanted to do was take these. Let me grab my line. There we go. And we're going to come down here and add a stop in there. And we're going to do the same thing with this green line. There we go. Now the green line, the reason I did that is because... Where did this damn pink line come from? Alright, now I'm really confused, because now I'm starting to wonder where the pink line came from. I obviously had to have placed it down, but there had to have been a reason for it, because this yellow line... Alright, I guess... Whatever. if people want to get to the train station from the yellow line, they're going to have to just cross the street and get on the blue line right there or something. So that is the best we can do for them. Man, I wish I could remember why I put this pink line in, because it didn't used to go to the airport. That's the only thing I can remember about it. I think it, because this was just a dead end at one point. Whatever. Alright, enough wondering about that. We've got the bus lines fixed to the train line. We've got the trees down, so the only thing left is to start building our neighborhood here. So, let's go to our roads. And because people like to park on the road near the train station there, we're going to stick with our tree-lined roads for at least 2 blocks here. Oops, it's trying to upgrade or something, change direction. Straight. I'm going to go straight for 1 block. Now we're going to go with freeform. And we're going to follow our tree line like I was saying. And just keep it right there. And I think what we'll end up doing with the opposite side there is we'll just make like a walkway down it or something, some type of like little, you know, a lot of communities would have some type of little park / walkway for people to get exercise going down that side. So we'll probably do something like that. We'll excuse me, I'm gonna get a drink of coffee. Okay, so we'll do something like that. We'll put, you know, it's kind of like the same idea where it's a sound barrier. It keeps, you know, a lot of the traffic noise from messing with people. We're going to do it this far out. I'm going to just keep with this tree line because we could, again, think of doing parks or something like that through here. And we're going to follow this up. We'll definitely curve that. Stop with that line, curve it down. Remember, we're gonna pop it. We want to come in. I went tree line street this whole time. Whatever, that's fine. Where do we want to bring this? Because we don't want to be too close to the freeway. That'll cause a bottlenecking. I have that going on in other places. So I think our best bet, this, then we're going to go with our curved road tool and line up like that. And then we'll go with the straight tool at this point. And that should link us right into that spot right there. Let's make sure that is nice and clean. Okay. And that'll keep us away from the entrance to the freeway here. And we could even put, because it's away from the noise, let's double check this. We will probably be putting in some more businesses along here. In fact, yeah, it's a nice clean transition, none of the jerkiness. We will 57%. Yeah, we'll be able to put a couple of houses in right here, and they'll stop right at the trees right there. So that will work out nice. I got an itch on my leg, sorry. I can't control my controller other than this. Look at all that crime! Oh. Okay, so that's a good spot for that. And we're not going to worry about putting any of this zoning in yet. I think what we need to do, because it's going to bug me if we don't, and that's going to be to adjust this terrain over here. We got to fix it. It's got to happen now because we're trying to build this neighborhood. So we're going to come down here. we're going to go through, make sure the strength is all the way down. I want that to be that size. And we're just going to, some spots like this, we can hold it down, just move it around so it doesn't leave a lumpy. But the reason I do a lot of the tappy taps through here so I don't get those lumpies. As you can see, there's obviously a hill there. Trying to just do light taps here. That's also, again, the reason I turn the strength all the way down, because that'll help you from overdoing stuff. Of course, those are going to get in my way. And we'll just hold it down for a second as we bring it up along the cliff. And then we'll tap it out. I think this side will be better, a little more smooth. But that one behind I think that's a school right there. Or not. I'm an idiot. Well, whatever those businesses are, can stay slightly. Yeah, that's good. Like that. And of course, I'm going to tap it out over here to just stretch that hill. And it's going to stink as when we bring houses in right here, we're going to have to pay attention because we don't want them biting into the hill and messing up what we just did. I mean, some of them might, and we'll have to work with it and adjust, but... Alright, I'm going to pause this real quick while I take out this power line. Because that is in my way. And we're going to bring this up while it's paused, because we're going to bring the power line back over here for the time being. But we want to come off of the road now. Yeah, see, it's going to start doing it with these power lines. It's alright, we're going to leave those alone, because those will just delete and relay, and they will automatically fix themselves. But from here, let's go ahead and lay back down, just because it was going to bug me. We're going to lay this back down. There, I have it on grid, obviously. And there. And that'll climb that hill good. Perfect. Alright. Now, we'll go mess with this again. And when we put some businesses along here in certain areas, it's probably going to... Oops, that's not what I want. It's probably going to do some chunkies, and we'll have to come back through and fix those, but, you know, as long as it looks good in the long run, right? So, whoa, what's going on here? That's kind of funky. I guess we'll reduce that. We'll just have to let that be. So let's go ahead and delete these. Now we'll put in some new ones along there. And they should be much better looking at this point. We can still get businesses along there. That one kind of looks a little chunky there, but we'll worry about that later. It's not going to affect the neighborhood like this would have. We're still going to make this look good, though. We'll finish this up since we're on this project. And while we're doing this, so let me ask, what do you guys, are you watching the big game later? I know I am. I am actually sitting here in a Matthew Stafford jersey. However, it's a Matthew Stafford jersey from the Detroit Lions because I am a Detroit Lions fan. I was a huge fan of Matthew Stafford's when he was on the team. I have his jersey. I've got a bunch of his autographs and cards. And I always knew that he was playoff material. I've always had faith in Matthew Stafford, to be honest, even when apparently the team didn't. And I'm not really following him over to the Rams. I'm not becoming a bandwagon Rams fan or anything like that. I mean, I do like the Rams. I liked them when I was a kid. They're not a bad team, but I am a Lions fan. and I will always be a Lions fan. I know it's weird to hear somebody say that because it's, well, it's the Lions, but I'm going to tap this back down. Actually, we're going to use the smoothing tool for that and bring that back up just a little. But I was a Lions fan for so long, and I watched Matthew Stafford's career just look so bad because the team was just too interested in making sure that they were looking, in my opinion, always looking for the next Barry Sanders and never looking for the next Calvin Johnson. And again, another one of my favorite players, somebody else I have jerseys and cards and autographs and stuff for. And, these are the players that I love because they were great. And then, obviously, the Lions must not have thought so. And they went on to prove that Calvin Johnson just retired. But he had issues with the team. They owed him a bunch of money, and yeah, let's not get into that. And then with Stafford, though, they traded him for freaking Jared Goff, of all people. Jared flipping Goff. The guy, oh, my God. And then just to prove that what a waste of a trade that was, Matthew Stafford is now the one in the freaking Super Bowl, and Jared Goff is the one sitting on his damn thumb. So, yeah, I spent a lot of this season being very pissed off at the Lions because of that trade, mostly. That trade actually made me just not give a crap about any of their draft picks. I thought the draft picks were all, Pinay Sewell, he was a good player. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to make it sound like he's some terrible player or anything, but because I just had this, need to just dislike the team last season for getting rid of Stafford. I just didn't look at any of the other players. I didn't collect any cards last season for any of the rookies. I didn't do anything. I was a total bum about it last year. I watched the games, don't get me wrong. But, in fact, in order for me to watch, I live in Oregon, so in order for me to watch Lions games, I either have to pay for the NFL Sunday ticket, which I don't, because that's, in my mind, a waste of money, until they bring it to something like Hulu that I currently use, not DirecTV. And, I use a quote-unquote website. There's a website I know of that is it gives me all the games I could ever want. So I watch that and I enjoy it on there. I can't complain too much. If they, like I said, if they bring the NFL Sunday ticket to Hulu, I would pay for it on Hulu. I would have no issue doing that at all. I'll take those out of there real quick. You can take this one out too. But they don't. And I can never watch the game I want to watch. So, I watch everything else on Hulu that shows up on there. It's usually a local to me, so it'd either be the Niners or the Seahawks whenever it kind of shows games like that. Because they're considered, two of the teams around here that people are into. I see a lot of 49ers and Seahawks fans here in Oregon. It's one or the other, to be honest. Obviously Ducks fans or Beavers fans if they're into college ball. But I am not really into college ball that much until about this time of year when it's time to start making sure that the draft picks are... they're looking at the right draft picks for the team. And then I start paying attention to college ball a little bit more. So... let's see. Okay, it looks like, let's tappy tap this here a little bit more. We're going to go into our smoothing tool, widen that up, and just run along here like this. I don't want to do too much. I just want to take any edges off of it that it'll take. It's on the light strength too. It's not even on full strength here. And we'll come back through and look because I don't want to make sure it messed up any spots around here, because look at it did. It started to on that. But I'm sure if I move the tower there, after a while that little knot will go away in the ground. It's got one right there too. That's fine. It's fine. Alright, this all looks good. Alright. That was not as long as I thought it was going to be. So, yep. Back to football. So, yeah, we're waiting for the big game. I got family that's here visiting from out of town, and then I have family from in town that will be here a little bit later today. Let's get that in the right spot. We'll be here a little bit later today for the game. Got people in the kitchen cooking, getting everything ready, and so yeah, it's should turn out to be a pretty good day. So there'll be a while there that I obviously won't be playing this. I'll be watching the game. But for some of you'll probably be watching it too. So, why is that? Oh, it's just because I was backed up. It looked like it was like dug into the hill, but it's probably because prior to me lifting that up, it's where it was originally sitting. So we can go ahead and let this play out again. This should all be back to normal. Let's see where we are at. Not there. With the courthouse. Alright, we finally have the courthouse. And we are going to pause this. We're going to go find the couple of police stations I left behind. And fix them. There was only like a couple because I was just running around willy-nilly and doing like all the repairs, and then all of a sudden I realized that I was trying to also go for this, and I started I started just, oh shit, I let a couple police stations come back. So actually what I'm gonna do is, I wonder if these change. Like, does this change how much crime they can handle? I'm just gonna let it go random. Screw it. I don't know. If it can change how much crime that each car can handle, please let me know. Like, if the mobile command center can take a whole neighborhood, whereas, like, the car can only do a house, I would really like to know. Let's see, we should do this. Let's go to crime, because that'll show... Let's let it play. That'll show those police stations there. Alright, it's starting to work. Just a little bit, but let's see. Let's get in here. Alright, we're just going to have to start placing them down until I can see past all these damn criminal faces and police badges. So we're going to have to start placing them, so because I have to do it anyway on a lot of places. So one, we're going to go with a couple of police headquarters, which is, let's take a look here. And that's, I want to see the different sizes of these two police headquarters. They're pretty much the same. So I think the city will get these ones. I'm going to throw one in right up here somewhere. Train station there, right there. Beautiful. I'm going to take this and come up here. And we'll throw one in on this side somewhere. We're going to come over here. Oh, in fact, I have one over here already. We can go in and fix that. I thought I had one more. I must have fixed it and destroyed it. Oh, wait, here we go. Police station there. Police station there. And I'm pretty sure I destroyed the police station that was up here. Since I have this new little nice neighborhood coming in with the opera house and everything up here, we will go ahead and put in a police headquarters. I can't put it there. I can put it there. Oh, and speaking of, we are going to go into our economy, budget, and this is going cranked all the way up to 150%. We're going to make sure they are in charge. We are going Rudy Giuliani on this. If you know, okay, we're not talking about current Rudy Giuliani. Don't get your panties in a twist. We're talking about Rudy Giuliani when he was the mayor of New York. And he reduced crime in New York like a crazy son of a bitch. Go look it up. I'm not lying. That's why I make the reference. So I got a dare night both set. So we can go back here. Start doing police stations, I guess. We got a few in. Let's throw one in right here. We're going to throw one in over here. Definitely need one over here. I'm going to put one in over here. Just because. No, not there. Ooh, nope. Oh, it'll fit right behind. Oh, nice. So it's like a security office. Okay, so there. Oh my lord. Definitely need one over here. In fact, we need a police headquarters somewhere over here. Put one in like that. We'll do a police station. If I can get one in somewhere over here without harming my hillside, I can always fix this. You know what? I'm just going to take your house out and put the police station in at the same time. And it did. Alright, before we continue on, it's going to mess with me if I don't fix it right now. Strength all the way down. I'll just tap this out. Alright, that's good. I can live with that. Alright. So, back to the police. The police stations. I'm going to put one in up here. I used to have one in up here anyway. Definitely need to add them in up here. Set it up like that. I'll put this one here. And we'll put the next one on this side. I'm going to stick one right there. Put one in this little town area. Shoot. I don't want to take out two buildings. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Alright, there we go. Put that there. Looks like we are going to need one up here somewhere. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to throw one in like right about here, I think. But they're happy about it. Okay, we definitely need to get some police stations back over here. Looks like I can rebuild a couple. I should have a police headquarters right here. Why do I have sick people over here? It says drinking water? Well, they're not sick anymore, but some of it's because a doctor came there. Hold on, now I gotta look. Pollution. Typically, I should not... I guess I can see him. Average drinking water pollution. I have drinking water pollution. I need to figure out. Well, that's... Oh, there we go. Look at that. I thought that was a good spot, but obviously not, because there's a dump. We'll come over here then by the water tanks. And when you're checking, always check your stuff, guys, because you never know. You never know. So that should clean that up. Let's double check. I know I have one over here. I want to see the pollution in the area. And yep, pollution. So we'll move this one. Thought I was being smart here. We're gonna, oof. Noise levels, that's why I was putting it there. I guess what we'll do, is we will put it, oh, I have one right there. I threw a bunch of these in, holy smokes. Alright, I want to avoid pollution. I'm trying to avoid homes, but that's not going to be a easy thing to do, an easy task. So we're going to throw this in, I think right there is our best spot. And we'll grab some piping. Double check the pollution again. There is no way I have water inlets over here somewhere. That would be just dumb of me. I should have I would have known way better. Double check over here though, because I probably wouldn't have thought. Oh, that looks fine. That all looks fine. Let's check this spot. No water towers over here or here. Don't got one there. It would look cool to throw a water tower in here somewhere. Oh, yeah, there it is. I'm such a smart ass. Oh, look at that. The crime rate is reducing. Oh my god, I'm going to go through and delete all those abandoned buildings because those are guaranteed all businesses. So, alright, looks like we get rid of the drinking water. Oh, look at that. 0% drinking water pollution. Good. Good. We fixed that problem. Okay. Let's continue getting these police stations back in place. Okay, I mean, it's even taking care of crime over here. Just having police stuff over here, that's great. Okay, police station there. And then, I mean, I'm going to end up with abandoned buildings again because we don't necessarily need businesses right now, apparently. Or, oh man. Do I need the abandoned buildings? No, I think I already got that. I think I did. We still need a neighborhood built. What we were trying to do in the beginning here. Let me just check the dark ones. Wind floodland, fuck you. 300 library users. This gets 3 scenarios. Oppression office, that's an unemployment rate. So I guess not having businesses would help. That's 8.5. Office zone, that's a special leisure, tourism. I don't understand why the cemeteries aren't filling up on me. They would do it all the time prior, but now they're not. 600 service buildings, I'm almost there. That gives me Amsterdam Palace. I don't know why the hell. Grand Central Terminal. 7 inches of cemetery. So I don't need those. I don't. But that's going to not help my employment rate by doing that. So we're going to leave it alone, I guess, for now. Because we want that employment rate to go up a little. Unemployment, I should say. We want to look like Joe Biden's unemployment rate right now. It's very important. Nope, there's one. I knew once we got rid of all those criminal faces, we'd start seeing the other badges in here we needed. Looks like we need police over here. So we'll add one in. I mean, they are covered. I got one. I guess I don't need one. The cops just haven't made it over there yet. Oh, we used to have one over here, and then I got rid of it. So... perfect. That shouldn't be a police station. That should be, yeah, medical helicopters. Weird. Probably just because I'm in... oh, shit. Did I really just do that? I'm a moron. Police department. That's what we want. So I guess I don't have police departments over here. Let's get cracking. Right there. And we'll put one next to the police station. That'll be fine. That'll work out. That way they can get all through there. Got one there. I'll throw one in next to this fire station. And they can handle this area. Put one in up there. I think I had one somewhere around here at one point, so we will put one in across from the train station here. Okay, I do have one right there. I think we, oh, no, we still got to go over here, so... there was one right here. I had one here. And... was it on it? Oh. It would have been on this side. Would have been right there. Let's see if I could take out less buildings here. I guess one of them is abandoned. 2 buildings versus 2 small buildings. So, whatever. Put it there. That covers that. Then... and then... boom shakalaka. We're gonna take that building over. We're gonna take that building over. We're gonna take this abandoned building. Oh man. There we go. We'll take that abandoned building out. I need trash service over here, huh? I should have trash service in this area, don't I? Yeah, it's right there. You know what, though? Put in one of these suckers somewhere. Since I have pollution coming from this side. Anyway. Let's be a little smarter about it. Wow, look at the traffic right there. What in the funk knuckles is going on? Let's go see. Stop sign only for them. And he wants to turn. Oh, I see. There's a stop sign here. So we should technically have stop signs like that. There we go. Oh, I Never came in and fixed all these when it got ruined by the earthquake. That's what happened there. We'll fix these up real quick. This one and that one. That should be good. That's good. Good. They can keep going now instead of stopping there. That's what was bottlenecking that up. So that works out. Fixed it. Haha. We fixed it. Okay. So, we got a little garden in over here. Figured out was the best spot for it. Because why use ocean water to, grow with when there's a perfectly good river right here that nobody's using? Alright, let's check that crime rate. 6%. That's completely 100% acceptable with me. I mean, I'd like it to go down a little bit. This is what's hurting it right here. I don't understand how it's not covered by the police. I don't get that. Look how dark it is on the outside of each of these. They're like, nah. I wonder if it has something to do with whatever the hell is going on right there. What in the world? Let's pause this so we don't lose any buildings. I don't see it now. Do you see it? I don't see it. I still see that one. Let's see this, if that changed. Oh my gosh, look at that. But because of that right there. Weird. Alright, well, let's see if we can't adjust this. Oh, needs to curve. And it's gone. How friggin' weird is that? If you guys have had any of those similar things, let me know. Was that dark blue? Or was that light blue? I guess it was dark blue. No, it was not dark blue. It was light blue. Look at that. These were offices, I believe. It was all pretty much offices over here. I had a couple of businesses. Let's see. It screwed this up, didn't it? Sure did. Oh well. Sorry guys, nothing I can do for you. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. I'm not putting anything on that side. Odd. Make sure this is all fixtured up here. Throw a little one in right there for fun. Such fun. Throw one in there, why not? And that's going to adjust all that out if I put one there. So let's check that criminal stuff out. Look at that. And now it's perfectly fine. So the cops should be getting in there, I'm guessing, and so should the dump. Well, let's play and see what happens. I'll take a drink of my coffee while we walk. Keep an eye on this for a second. And obviously, while we're looking at this, it's a good thing because I just noticed somebody needs water. Okay. This will be the cheapest line. Just like that. Now they're covered. Still dealing with criminals and such. Let's make sure our junctions are good. Stop sign, stop sign, stop sign. Get rid of that. That should be a stop sign. Do I need to, like, put a police station here or something? There we go. Are you gonna do your job there, officer? Alright. Okie doke. Alrighty. So it looks like we finally got that whatever was going on with the nodes right there was keeping the police. And obviously it's probably what was keeping the dump out of there. Let's go ahead and... It's why they left, was because their, whatever was too high. Now, obviously, 3 hookers fishing, they can't abandon their building, so that just has to wait for a dump truck to come through, which should be pretty close. We have transfer stations and everything else in here, so now that node is fixed and apparently the cops can get through, the dump truck should be able to get through there, no problem. So we'll check on that in a little bit. Yeah. Oh, shoot. We need power down here. What happened? I must have did that myself somehow. And that is not touching, so we're going to take that off, and then we'll stretch it. I didn't want. There we go. That'll just give us 1. So that's good. Got the power going on that properly. Alright, I guess we can get back to getting our neighborhood going here. So we're going to pick... We got the 2-lane road with trees as our main little road through the neighborhood here. Mainly because I didn't want people parking on the road for the train station. So let's figure out some good places. Okay, before I figure out how to get them in, I'm going to go here. We'll go with freeform tool. I'm going to grab the snap on the road there, and I'm going to use it. Follow the neighborhood here. And I'm going to have to change that out. Nope, that's not going to work out for me. Okay, alright, let's try it from here. Grabbing this one. Alright, perfect, just like that. Now we're going to come in here. Run it along. Oh, I was not... Okay, I don't know if I'm going to run a road here because of this hillside. I don't like that. I think we'll end this neighborhood here. Let's see if it hurts it. Oh, that's alright. Okay, so we're going to come in. Come out right there. Alright, so if you're trying to do, like, so right now I'm trying to follow this road. The best thing to follow these roads, if you were watching me there, is to just get that snap 2 line. You watch your snap 2 lines, and then you're able to just drag to it. Come on. Oh, it's got all these other snap 2s it wants to grab. So we'll just go here. Not mind that we're going to lose a square or 2, but we're going to grab this one. Come on. There we go. Actually, I'm going to do that. Just reset that. You know what? I'm not going to do anything with that yet. I'm going to go here, go to straight tool. Because that road was all straight to that point. Now, let's go back to our freeform. Stupid controller. Okay, there we go. Now we are attached. Okay, I want to bring the road through here a little bit. I want to kind of follow this, so we'll figure out how to attach it in a minute. We're going to follow this road line. Come down. We can always get rid of those power lines too in the future. They're not anything we need to worry about. So I want this to be right about there. Not bad, not bad. We can see we're going to have some hillsides we're going to be dealing with right there next to that power line. So we might just adjust our homes for that. We're going to stop there. I want to take as much of this as possible. Try to give as many homes as possible in here. And we're going to come down. Dang, I could almost. I've got an idea. Let's see here. Ooh, no, I don't like that. I saw it. Okay, hang on. Let's do this. We're going to bring this down just a little. I'm just going to get this a little bit closer. Right there looks good. Those power lines are messing with me a little. We'll go to our curved road tool to make this connection. Then, I think we'll stick with curved road tool and bring it in right there. Alright, now let's go back to freeform. We're going to snag that road line. Come up here. And then we're going to figure out how to connect right here. I guess we could connect like that. But we are losing space that we could be using for homes. So, I wonder if we could come in like this, stop a short distance. Let's go with the curved road tool. And I want to curve around right about here. So stop there. We'll grab that. Looks good. I mean, yeah, obviously, these are going to be some smaller homes if we put homes in right there because of the cemetery, but that is completely acceptable. One thing I'm not really happy about, though, we're going to check that out real quick, is this. Just smooth this out a little. Alright. Don't have too much of an edge in right there. Now we're dealing with an edge over here, so we're going to take care of that. Remember, low strength and just kind of tap along these. And the really deep areas, you kind of give it a nice hold. Don't stay in a spot, or else it'll give you lumpies and bumpies. So I'm just giving it some quick taps, trying to smooth this hill out. Make it more of a hill instead of a cliff. There we go. And that should help when some houses get built in there. Do little taps through here, just kind of bring it out a little bit. Alright, neighborhood looks almost perfect. We need ways in and out. We got that way in and out right there. We want more than one because that's ideal for police. We're going to go back here to the roads, police and fire. So we're coming into the three-way. I like doing this, throwing in these three ways at the ends here so that people have a choice. Plus, it gives another little crosswalk back here that people can use instead of coming up here. So we're going to leave it on that tool. And I'm wondering if I should... I think right here, right across from the train station. It's probably... Oh, let's go straight. It's probably going to be our best spot because the people can come straight out of this neighborhood straight to the train station, so... We'll start there. What in the world are you doing? That is not what I'm trying to do there, guys. Maybe I can come into it. Really? That's lame. Okay. I can't go in right there, so we'll just go right next to it. Maybe. Don't want any bottlenecking. Don't want to come in right there. Alright, we're going to go right here then. That should be fine. That gives people 2 ways out. 1 way into the neighborhood. Or 2 ways in. There's a bus stop right there. We don't need to change that. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I just thought of something. We probably changed bus lines. No, we didn't. Cool. They're just turning around in the parking lot. I figured that pink one would jump down. Oh, we don't have it connected in. Yeah, we do. Right there. They jump down there or something. But I forgot I have that. Okay. So we've got that side done. We're going to have to run water and all that in just a second. But this side, we're going to want to take care of as well real quick. Because we're going to try and do it all at one time. So, let's get our road. Do I use regular roads over here? Yeah, okay. So we're going to get our road. This almost looks straight. And it is not. Because I was using freeform through there. So we're going to grab this one again. And, ooh, that's a good spot. But it looks like it's going to be a difficult turn right there. So we're going to leave it for a second, because we'll just use that as a base. Now we'll go grab one of these. So that helps us. Well. Oh well. Let's do this. Oh, it's going to cut off some of the squares there, isn't it? We want as many homes as we can. So let's do this little trick of mine. We're going to come in here, and we're going to make a new node right here in the center of that. And the same thing goes for over here. Make a new node right down the center. Because that's going to help us with our forming of these other roads here. So, come back. And that's much better. We're going to stop right there. Not going to grab anything else. But we will do this. Actually, I think I'll stop on that one. Because we're going to have to curve around through here somehow. And get a little bit... Ooh, I get more houses in that way. So, yeah, we'll leave this. I think that's not bad. Not shabby at all. And we'll just bring it down. We're going to add ins and outs in just a second. So we're going to go right here. We'll bring it around. This is going to lose a little bit of property, but whatever. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So we're going to go right here. And I think the curved road tool worked much better at this point. Yep. So we got our inner road now. And I want to take... We're going to grab the three-way. We're going to bring one in. Let's do it right off of this. That way we don't have too many homes right there, I guess. Straight. I guess there'll be homes anyway. Whatever. Brings it in together. I like that. And then so that we can have some... wants to go all wonky on me. Let's go with freeform. And I'm going to bring this down off of that hillside into there. Perfect. And then since it's so long and I got 2 nodes there, I'm going to do this. And if you do change direction, you can see right here in the center node, it gives it the, it changes the lineup for you. So you can have 2 directions in, 2 directions out. So I like that. I like doing that a lot when I can. Like this is way too short to do that with, so it's just 2 directions out. And that should be good. So now that we've got our neighborhoods laid down, I just want to take a look at one more quick thing here. I could run one more through here and get another quick little bit of houses. So we're going to grab on right there. Come on, controller, stop screwing with me. And right there. And yeah, I like that. I could kind of see doing something over here too. But it would be more of a curved road, I think. Go from here. Of course, it wants to act up. Alright, so we're gonna go here. It just didn't like that node for some reason. We're gonna do that. So that gives it a little bit more area for houses to be built. This is gonna be all pretty much strictly houses. We'll probably put a couple of businesses in right here, just small businesses. And then, like I said, we'll probably come in here. It'll probably be one of the off-camera, something I do off-camera, and I'll show it off later, where I'll come in here and I'll create like a walkway and some park area and stuff like that. We've got plenty of room to make like a small park with like a playground and stuff over here. And I think a walkway this entire distance would be cool, because I've seen it done in other cities and stuff, like Ventura, for instance. If you go to a little town called Ojai in Ventura County in California, leaving the town of Ojai all the way from, like through Ojai pretty much, but from Ojai all the way down to the beach, which is miles and miles and miles and miles of trail. And you can just ride a bike, walk, skateboard, one-wheel it these days if you have one of those. So there's quite a bit of options. Obviously, you can ride like motorcycles, motorized vehicles and stuff down it, but, well, I never saw the cops bug anybody for having like a gas-powered bicycle. Like, I mean, technically, you could consider it a motorcycle, but I don't think the cops ever bugged anybody for that. But yeah, miles and miles along trail, and we're going to do basically the same thing along the freeway here, because we're not going to build any homes on that side. So, all right, let's get back to this, because, yeah, it needs to be done. We're going to get this. We got lines coming in for that. Best tip I can give you, I'm going to say this all the time, is to turn off all your guidelines for the pipes, because it's going to allow you to put your pipe ends wherever you want them, pretty much. So when you got curves in the road, it's a lot easier to work around those curves and just do those things. Let's see right here, because really, as long as you get your start point where you want it, your end point is all you're trying to figure out. And I do like to get nice and close to see where the end point is, because you can see where the turns in the road are, you can see where roads connect. I like to make points of connection right there, just in case I have to run a pipe that way. Then I'm not running a pipe in an odd shape or anything like that out of the road. Stop right there. The road's turning there, turning there. So yeah, you turn off your guidelines. Since, you know, you're playing with a controller on a console, you turn off your guidelines. Just get kind of up close and personal with it so you can see where you're going. I could, like, if you really have a straight line, you're doing a long straight line, another tip I would give is, as you're putting your line down, let's say I wanted, say I had a long straight line, I'm going to lift up this far so I can do a long straight line and then come back in and place it right where I want it to be and such. So, but when you're doing short distances like this, just get in nice and close, pay attention to what you're doing. On video like this, I'm sorry guys, I know it's kind of a pain in the butt to watch this sometimes when you have people like City Planner Plays. When he puts these in on his videos, he has that beautiful ability to use his computer. And when he uses his computer, he gets to edit that stuff, make it go faster for you, which I do appreciate. I mean, that's definitely one of the things about his videos, why I watch him, because, you know, he could take an hour-long video and make it extremely interesting, because he's describing what he's doing, and then he goes through everything he's doing, and he's able to make all the small things like this go very quickly. So, at least what I'm trying to do, I'm going to try to, you know, have a conversation. I mean, obviously I can't get too much of a response from you guys. But, you know, like earlier, I was talking about football and stuff like that. So I'll try to have little conversations in here if I can. So, let's see. While we're doing this, so, just a little bit of background on me, I guess. I've been playing video games pretty much since I was a kid. Started off, actually, I'm old enough that I can say I started off playing on an Atari and ColecoVision back in the day, when they were those systems that had those funky little cartridges. And then there was the Atari 5200 that came out, and that had larger cartridges. They were kind of like, they were almost similar to what the Sega Genesis had back in the day. And speaking of the Sega Genesis, I do have currently one sitting in front of me. I did have that as a kid, I should say. I had Nintendo, I had Super Nintendo, I had Nintendo 64, I had a Dreamcast, I've had let's see what other systems I've had. Dreamcast, I've had, after Nintendo 64, I did get a GameCube, but then I never got the Wii or the Wii U. I didn't really get into that system. At that time, I was playing Xbox 360, which, okay, so going into into other systems that aren't Nintendo, I've had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, never got a PlayStation 4, so we got that done, so we can turn that off. Never got a PlayStation 4. I do have a PlayStation 5, obviously. That's what I'm playing on right now. I had an Xbox, an Xbox 360, an Xbox One, the original Day One edition. I still own that. I had the Xbox One S, the Xbox One X. I have an Xbox Series X. I do want to get a Series S just to have it in my collection. I've had computers for video gaming. Like, I have a laptop that I have a couple of games for, but it's a pile of shit, and I can't play any games on it right now. Or else I would be playing some City Skylines on that, because I do own that on my PC, or for my PC. I just can't play it, because my computer sucks. So, now we've got this neighborhood in. We definitely need more people to move in, so let's get this zoned out. We're going to come into our zoning now, go to districting tools. I haven't districted anything in the mountains except for Morningwood Tree Farms over here. So we are going to district these out, though, because I do want to change the styles of house to match kind of over here. I'm going to do like the inner city house or the modern city, whatever it is. You'll see when I get there. And I want to add in, just make sure that these guys do have, some stuff to tell them how to live their lives, I guess. I want to be a tyrant like Oregon's Governor Brown. And she is definitely a tyrant. Cannot stand that lady. Anyway, away from the politics. Let's not talk about politics here too much. We can make fun of some people here and there, but we're not going to get into political discussions on this channel. If you want political discussions, go find me on Rumble. Alright, let's go do the... Oh, did I just make everybody one big thing? I did. Oh, wait. Let's do this. Break it in half right there. For some reason, I can do this. It started a whole new little thing in the center there. Alright, Ivy Park. We'll take Ivy Park to the center there, and then we're going to connect Wood Park. Some decent names, sort of. I do want to envelop that because I'm going to build a little park there, maybe over here, so we'll envelop that. And I'm not really worried about the straight lines on these ones because, well, I'm only really working on the inside here, so don't want any tap away from the main road here just a little bit. Don't really want these businesses to be influenced by Wood Park, so we're going to take that away a little bit, do a little bit of our tappy taps here. I do want that right there. Okay, so we got rid of that. We're going to put some businesses in here, so we're going to move away from the road a little bit here. Oops, a little too much. Come in, fix that. Okay, let's double check this side. That side's good. Pardon me. Okay, I want to have that going on there. And I definitely want any of these businesses. This side, I'm not going to build any businesses over here, so we're going to get rid of that. But this side, there's going to be a couple going up over here by the train station. So we want them to be the natural guys, natural grocers and such. Organic and local produce. We don't need to worry about any of these other things. Let's go ahead and start throwing these down. Fill, because we need houses. We need them badly. If it wasn't for me needing to watch out for the outside areas where I want businesses to be, I would just be using the painting tool. Whoa. See, I need to use the selection tool through there. But yeah, normally I like to use the painting tool after I get a neighborhood in because it's a lot easier. Oh shoot, I got an idea here. I got to change this up. Because if we get rid of these, we need them. Don't get me wrong. Make sure our snapping's off. Okay. But we'll run those more in the center of this so that we can actually have bigger plots of land for the housing to develop in. So let's get back down here. Let's see how it... Now I got to add to it. But we have to remember that as we get up here. Alright, so see, people are already starting to build. It was definitely necessary. Alright, so we're going to finish this up. Try to go through here as quickly as possible. I got more lines to deal with. So we'll do this side of the street first. Because what I think... Yeah, if you see how the lines are, I really can't do too... Well, I could give more room to the neighborhood and take away from the main road there. I think what I'll do is I'll take away from the main road. We'll do that. Let's finish up getting these in place real quick. Oh, shoot. Pause. Because it's already starting to build homes on me. Duh. I told you I was going to come in here and do this. I want the modern city style. And now it's going to make all these homes delete. Modern city center. And since there's no homes, that doesn't matter. Oh well. They'll come back pretty quickly, I'm pretty sure. Back to this. Let's go back to play. Watch. They'll probably instantly... Yep, that one was finished, so that one instantly passed. Alright, whatever, they'll rebuild. They'll be back. Alright, let's get this done. We will go ahead and move this power line. And what we'll do is we will follow, like I was saving. I'm going to take a drink of coffee here real quick. Okay, so we will actually just follow the line here because I'm not going to worry too much about the businesses on this street yet. They are not my concern at the moment. Oh, look at that. And as I take away from the businesses, it adds to the houses. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay. So, bada bing, bada boom. And we got lots of plots for lands. Like I said, I really don't... I'm not 100% giving a total crap about any of the businesses in this area because I don't want a lot of businesses. So, this, we're going to have to come back to this selector tool. Because I don't want... building too much into that hillside. Whatever comes here is going to take away from that hillside a little bit, so we're going to have to adjust that too. So we will come back and, oops, that's not what I want. Yeah, it is. Okay. We will come back and fix that when the time is necessary. So we're not doing the outside. We can come through here. I just have to be careful and use the selector tool when I get by the train station. So we will finish filling these in, let the house, is it playing? Yeah, it's playing. Hopefully they started rebuilding over on that other side. Here we're going to start looking at putting in businesses on the outside. So we're going to change that. That can be a home. Now we need that selector tool. Because we're going to go with that. Then let's go to our businesses. We're going to go with these ones. Since I already have the house areas filled in, I don't have to worry too much. We'll do that right across the street, and then we'll do right here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 2 4 spots, and then we'll just do one more there, and that one right there, just like that. And that looks good. I don't want to put any more businesses in because they are not needed. So, see, I knew they would start rebuilding soon enough. Let's come into our policies real quick just to see. Let's go ahead and do those. Come down here. Of course, recreational use people, and that's citywide. Duh. We will give an educational boost to this neighborhood. That way they can jump on the train, go to school. High ticket prices. We don't even have any blimps going through the city, so we don't need that. No, they can pay for their Wi-Fi. And I think that's all we need there. City planning, high-tech housing, of course. Don't need to worry about that. Encourage biking. And nothing else. Okay. Got that. Let's close this. Let's go to our policies over here. Of course, we're going to do that. I should do that citywide, to be honest. But there are some areas when I originally started I didn't care, so whatever. I'm not going to give them an education boost over here. But they wanted harsher prison sentences, I believe. It just seems like a good thing. Taxation, you know, try to get people to come out here. We're going to give some tax relief for low density residential here. And high-tech housing, encourage biking. And you know what, since there's no houses yet, we're going to make these people own electric cars just for fun. Haha, I can be a tyrant. I can be a tyrant. You have to own electric cars because I said so. Alright, let's stop being an idiot here. And there we go. Looks like they are building, which gives me the ability to take this and this out. Actually, it didn't give me the full ability to take it out. I'm going to take this right there. That one's still touching. That's fine. Good. I can get rid of that. As you can see, I've been wanting to do that so badly. So get rid of this one. Actually, I want to get rid of this one. I'll leave that for now. Let's make sure that's not messing with any of the housing. It did not. That's good to go. Alright, so now we just need to wait for our neighborhoods to grow. And we have bus lines going through. They're probably growing over here mostly because we have businesses. We have the train station. It's close to the main road. So we'll see people growing over here soon enough. I mean, obviously right there, they're growing. This side is just not doing any... Oh, maybe it's not doing anything because I haven't added any damn houses yet. Moron. Alright, go back to fill. I feel stupid sometimes, especially when I'm doing stuff like that. It's like, oh, why aren't they building over here? Because you didn't put any houses in yet, you dipshit. Oh. Alright. I don't think I'm putting any businesses in on the inner streets here like the other side. I will have the parks and stuff like I was saying. Oh, that's something I need to do. I need to add in parks and things. Come on, grab that. Man, I wish I had a mouse to click. Point and click with a mouse seems like it'd be so much easier for this, except whatever. And hello to all the people who are watching right now. That's actually really cool. Thank you. I actually make these without the intention of having any viewers. I don't have a very big channel or anything. My intention is to actually just get the videos online and playing, because like I was saying a minute ago, my computer is no good. I just have a laptop. It is completely bogged down by everything I've tried to add to it because I'm not smart when it comes to computers. So it is a slow pile of snot right now, and in the future I will obviously take care of it, but right now I can't do anything. So I'm putting my videos online by recording it live because the PlayStation is giving me that ability. I really actually appreciate that from PlayStation. I believe the Xbox gives me that ability also, and I haven't looked. Because I never really thought about putting anything up before. Obviously if you look at my channel, I have put other videos up, but I never thought about putting up anything for City Skylines before. And surprisingly, these are the videos that are getting me more views than my Fallout, than some of my other things that I was trying before. So yeah, I'm appreciative, guys. You come in here, check me out for City Skylines, and I really do appreciate that. So I love this game. Been playing it for 5 or 6 years, something like that. And I'm not the best. I'm definitely no City Planner plays. I'm definitely no Biffa. I try to use what I've learned from Biffa and City Planner plays as I play this. As you can see, the city's doing okay, other than all these abandoned buildings. You should know why the buildings are abandoned if you've been paying attention to any of my other videos. I just went through a giant crime spree in my city, so I could open up the courthouse, which, oh, speaking of, I did get opened up, so let's go grab that. Now that we've done those neighborhoods, wait, I'm gonna forget. If I don't do it right now, I feel like such an idiot. If I don't do it right now, let's come in here, make sure we have all of our services that are necessary. So we're gonna go check. I knew that medical services would be necessary, so we're gonna click on that. Let's see what happens when that lights up. It covers a lot, but not quite enough. So I'm going to put, since there isn't one around here, I'm going to put one right. Snap to the road. Come on, right there. Oh, snap to the road. Alright, that works. Perfect, right there. So we got hospitals. Now we need... Let's be nice to these people, make sure they have something cool around here. I think we have child health, yeah, right there. We don't have it over here. So let's go ahead and add it in to this side. Elder care. I really don't have elder care over here? Crazy. Alright, well, since they aren't going to complain about noise, we can throw them in. Oh, wait, no, I want to do my park walkway. So we can throw them in here, right in the center of the two things. And then we're going to obviously have to come in here and fix that little hill. We'll figure that out in a minute. So we've got some elder care, I got child care. We're going to need some cemeteries in here probably. So we'll throw one in right here. It'll be, oh, there's one above me. But it's dark on the road. So for poops and giggles, we're going to throw one in right there. Okay. Community pool, that'll actually be pretty good right here somewhere. Since we're running along here for parks, we can run the walkway behind it along the train track or something. That'll be good. And we'll build a Y over here somewhere. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. At the YMCA. They have everything. Something, something, something. I don't know the words to the song. Do. Okay. Got a Y in over there, so we're going to go to schools. Definitely need lots of schools. Lots and lots of schools. We're going to put one there. We're going to put one there. I like making sure I have educated citizens. Put one there. We're going to throw one right up here for the fun of it. And that should cover everybody for schools. Pretty much. What we'll do then, since it didn't cover everybody, is grab this guy, and we'll move him right over there, and that should do it. Okay. So we got our schooling, we got our hospital stuff. We already did police and fire throughout here, but we need it on this side now. If I could fit that right in between. Perfect. And we're going to throw a police station in right over here. Fire department, obviously. Fire department there. Fire department there. And I think that's going to actually cover everything. So we're going to stop there with the fire departments. Let's go over here to parks, because we're going to need some, well, when I do the decorating, when we do the decorating of the long walkway park thing I'm going to do, that'll obviously include a lot of these assets. But what we want right now is, I like using stuff like the basketball court, the skate park. I'll show you why. See the skate park, it has that huge radius on it. Obviously no noise pollution or anything like that. Same thing at the basketball court, the tennis court. And then you go to something like the plaza. The plazas all do pretty good. But then you go to, say, the small place. Oh, wait, not that one. Wow, now I'm getting proven wrong. Everything's all, nah. We actually like being filled up like this. There we go. There's one. I don't like using the Japanese park unless it's, or Japanese garden unless it's, I do. I have it in a couple spots in the city. It's a good fill-in, and I think the tropical garden is another small one like that. Obviously I can't put those in, but those are small. So I like using, like, the assets from the skate park in these areas down to the dog park. In fact, let's go with, and of course, throwing in basketball courts and stuff for people to play with. So we'll do the dog park. I'll do the dog park right here, because I want to bring the walkway behind it. And that covers a lot of the neighborhood, obviously. So then we're going to put a basketball court in the center here. I know, don't those old people love having a basketball court? We're going to put it on this side so we're not digging into the hill. Right there should be good. Then we did the dog park, we did that. Now we're going to give a skate park to this side. We'll put the skate park. We don't need to cover all that stuff over there. We can put the skate park right about here. line it up at the squares. So we've got the skate park in there. Hopefully that will get power. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to put any of these crazy unique buildings in over here. We'll worry about that in a minute. So let's come in here and fix spots like this. We're going to actually take that down. We'll lift this little spot up. We're going to take that down, lift this side up just slightly. And that's good. It doesn't have too much of a squared off look to it. I like that. This side's got too much of a square to it, so we're going to lift it. Tappy tap tap, tappy tap tap. Looks good. Get rid of some of this squaring. Tap it out, tap it out. Same thing here. Kind of spread it in. And like it shows here, I'm just using the soil raise and lower tool. I'm actually raising it just by tapping the button lightly. I have it on low strength. At times, like I said, I'll make sure it stays moving so I don't get any bumpies. But I'll hold the button down for spots like that. But now I've got to, clean this up. It's getting more of a cliff out here. Clean this little bump up. I think I'm going to take this back down a little. Maybe not. So we'll see what happens when some houses get put in there. And we'll go from there. Let's fix... Wow. Holy smokes, wow. Maybe we don't do that. Because that is just way too much. Okay, so we're going to move this. And now I'm not 100% sure where to move it to because I've pretty much blocked all the other cool spots. Nah, screw it. I'll put it over here. The other people don't get old people care. Fuck them. I don't think they want to be next to a skate park, though. They are old. Put them there. Okay. And that takes care of that. So let's look at something here real quick, just because I want to make sure that if any houses go in right here, they aren't messing up this hillside. So we're gonna go like this. Yeah, and we'll just leave them short like that. And when they show up, then we'll take a look and see what's going on with the hillside, and if we need to fix it or delete any houses like that. I could turn that into a business real quick just to be smart. Okay, that's business land. This can be business land. And that should be okay. We'll do a little more right here outside of that cliff. Okay. Now we've got that. We've got that. So we've got our parks in. We've got our care places in. Care facilities. Got our emergency services. I don't think we need anything else in these neighborhoods. They are building up pretty good. So we are going to check one other thing here. If we can get rid of those. I don't like having the power lines if I don't need them. So if there is no need for a connection for power lines through here, oh sweet, it's grabbing it from across the freeway. So if there's no need for power lines, we're not going to use them. So I don't see any more through here, just these ones. So we're going to call that good. And then we're going to come back in here, double check. How in the world? I want the selector tool. Oh, I bet I did that on purpose. Okay, we'll take that out. Do this. Since there's already a cliff there for the school, we'll let those houses build, and then we'll come back through there and adjust and fix that if necessary. We'll fix those. Actually, we could fix those right now. I knew we were going to come back through here and do some of this work, so we're going to take away. We're going to do the same thing, tappy tap, but take away. Oh, there's a house getting built in there right now. That's a good thing. And we just don't want so much of, like, I mean, obviously there's going to be that behind there. Let's leave it like that, and we can even do a little bit of landscaping, a little more landscaping to hide that. In fact, we could do this. Let's take this back. We're going to go look at land cover here. And see. Yeah, that kind of hides in there. Let's look at some of these brighter ones. Whoa, don't like that. Nor that. Nuh-uh. No. Hideous. Oh my lord. Can they give me something good looking, please? Wow. All these land. Alright, I guess I just have to give up. Nothing's gonna look right. So, we'll just kind of hide it. We'll throw some vegetation in here. What they want us to think is vegetation. And then we'll do... and again, not having mods like the computers. I obviously can't come in here and... Ooh, that was a hideous one anyway. Can't come in here and make things look good. Oh, I should have tried these Latanias. Oh, those are ferns. Now that I get close. Oh. Well, now. We'll still stick these Latanias in places. Why not? I was going to say, there was a spot there. Now it doesn't want to give it to me. They look hideous up here. You get close and you're like, oh, they're ferns. Okay. How about a couple of these Pacific rhododendrons just randomly placed in here? If we can. Oh, I want to give me a spot right there. Just to put a little bit of color in. I know, usually I don't do the decorating on here. I do it off camera or off film, but I'm going to do a little bit right now. Just because we started working on that hillside. So, there. Now they got a pretty fern-filled hillside there. That from up here we still see. But we also know that the mountain came down and they are digging into the mountain. So, alright, this side, there's a little bit of stuff we can do real quick. And then we will finish up, and then I'll come in and do all that prettiness. I'll do all the prettying up later. The rest of it, I should say. Alright, we're going to take that out, stretch it out. Tappy tap tap, tappy tap tap. Nope, we want that to stay like that. You know, there are places I see all... Wow, look at that church. That I see all the time where people live right next to cemeteries, and I just don't get how they can do it. It's like creepiness to me. I'm not into it. Not into living next door to a cemetery. House built right there. Tappy tap taps. See? Looks good, looks good, looks good. Oh, man. Alright. I'm going to keep getting caught up on these little tappy tap taps here if I keep looking for them, so... What I think we will do, since I got that done, we don't need to worry about too much else. I did want to add in the courthouse. So we'll do that really fast. Let's find it. Tax Office Courthouse. And that's not going to fit. Could go there. I know, I've got this area. It's just all... Yeah, let's put the courthouse next to the dump. I mean, technically, it would be more of a city square area. So yeah, I guess we'll just... Will that look good? Kinda don't like it. I don't like it there. I don't like it anywhere, really. It's huge. It's huge. And I don't like it. I guess I could put it somewhere over here. I've been trying to bring some stuff over. Somewhere in here, maybe? No. Does not like in there. Definitely not going to make it in Smokey's Forestry there. Does not like that. Does not like that. Of course, the places I want to put it, it does not like. We'll go in between roads. Ooh. Ooh, boy. It does disturb a couple of houses, but I'm going with it. I don't give a snaz. What I want to do... Well, if they start complaining, we'll just destroy their homes anyway. Fuck them. Alright, I want to double check my trolley line right there. Make sure... I have a stop up here for them. And I don't want to put one too close and cause any bottlenecking or anything, right? Well, I guess it's on the way out. And there really isn't a ton of traffic there. So let's go ahead. Stop that. And we're just going to go X. Well, it's not where I wanted it. And there's already one right there, so we're going to just do that. Okay, works for me. Fine. It's there. So we got... Wow, that thing is freaking huge, isn't it? Can you imagine having that built next to your house? Alright. Oh, look at this. We can add our trails back in. Because it's connected over here and obviously connected to this. This one, though, let's go ahead and upgrade it while I'm staring at it to... No! Alright, fine. When they built the courthouse, they upgraded all of these walkways through this part of the neighborhood because they were nice. And that's why the people in the neighborhood allowed them to build such a huge fucking building here. I'm telling you, I think I might change this to business. And this to business, though. I think I will. We are going to go like this. Like that. And then we're going to go like that. And then we're going to go like that. And then you are going to stay lucky for the moment. You better pray that you like noise, or I'm coming for your house. Alright. Now we got the courthouse in. Oh my god, why does my frickin' zoo... Oh. It must have started over here. So some kid was playing with matches in this neighborhood here. Some little spoiled brat in the frickin' gated neighborhood. Playing with matches and caught my fucking zoo on fire. I mean, I guess the zoo could have caught fire and it could have traveled to the neighborhood. But it was still some spoiled kids' matches. Or a spoiled monkey. Where are the monkeys? Are the monkeys okay? Oh, good. The monkeys are still fine. That's the only animals I'm actually worried about in this park. All the rest of them can jump in the ocean for all I care. As long as the monkeys are safe. And if you understand the name Luffy Park, then you would know why the monkeys need to be safe in this. So, if you don't understand Luffy Park and why the monkeys need to be safe, well, look up an anime called One Piece, and you will know why. Why the monkeys need to stay safe in Luffy Park. Okie dokie. It's out for a second. Alright, guys. Looks like there's a fire out there. Hopefully it doesn't come this way. I've been dealing with mad... What the frickin' frick? Why are we dealing with power issues? Because that should not be happening. Look at our electricity availability. 21,903 for this entire city. And that's because we got this guy over here. This beautiful hungry machine. Power making machine, whatever. So yeah. I have to figure that out. But, yep. Alright. I'm not going to force you guys to watch me figure that out and watch me decorate the walkway over here. So I will leave it at this. Oh shit, is that a fire? Okay, it's just red houses. I will leave it at this and bid you guys adieu. Let's take a quick look at the city from a pretty view so we don't have all those little things blocking us. And yeah. Thank you for joining me. Please join me a little bit later today. I'm going to try to get back on before the game starts for a little bit, and we'll show off what I get done over here as far as the walkway along the freeway. So, yeah, you guys enjoy your day, and if you're hanging out with family, enjoy your family. And yeah, we'll end it with a typical thing for our videos here. We're going to go in. Oops. Find ourselves a Wienermobile to jump. So, guess we need to run it on play. So we're gonna drop our. Yes, it gives us the Wienermobile to start with. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. All right. I couldn't see everything on it because of the water there. So we start out here, get her going as fast. Oh, yes, we're going to try and jump these buildings. Come on, come on, come on, you can do it. Boost! Oh, oh we did not make it. Looks like we screwed up our hot dog jumping area here. Let's try. I was thinking a little bit further to the right there, so let's get back out here. We'll give it one more shot. Oof. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just stop. Stop! Ooh, the deep part. At least it landed on its wheels. Let's see where I dredged all this out. And it's going to jump out. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Stop. Alright, so the controls are square for brake and reverse, or X for forward. So, yeah, alright. Yeah, Trevor, if you want to do this and screw around, go into, like on the PlayStation, I'm not sure how to do it on the Xbox, I'll look a little later. On the PlayStation, you hit your big fat middle button, and then hit the triangle, and it gives you the options right here for free camera, cinematic, walk, drive. So hit the drive, and then just pick a spot, and it'll plop down a vehicle. Usually the last vehicle you were playing with, and I am usually jumping the hot dog mobile here. So we're going to give it one more shot to try to jump these buildings here. I'm going to go a little more to the right, or a little more left here. And boost. Yes, I cleared it. Nice. Now we're making it over the airport. We are going to crash against the invisible wall of the city. I'm just going to throw us all in a loop. Alright guys, I gotta get out of here for a little while. I will see you later. Thank you for watching, and you all have a great day.